All right, what's up? Welcome back to Jocks of the Round Table. We're just gonna jump back into
Dude,
it.
he's a beast.
We've got
He's a rebounding machine.
we got Kentucky and Duke on while we're doing this. Number 10 versus number 9. It's a pretty big
That was
time.
his response to hashtag Free Carson.
College basketball's back.
Excited.
It is back. Opening night.
Florida played Elon
We were up like 30 at half.
by a lot.
Yeah.
Colin
You know, some
Castleton's
teams-
pretty good at
Yeah,
basketball.
Teams have to
17.
schedule Elon and UT Martin to start their season. That's fine. Kentucky, we go out. We want to play the best of the best. We're playing Duke.
All
That's-
right,
you know,
okay. Next week, Tennessee plays Gonzaga. So
I'm teasing.
Yeah, next
November
week.
college basketball doesn't matter. It's still extremely fun to watch.
Next week, Florida plays. Oh,
Still nobody.
they play Florida State, so they're
That's
gonna
not
lose.
bad. Florida State's good.
They're gonna
Yeah,
lose.
We're going to lose. We always, Mike White can't beat Florida.
He's
State.
never beaten Florida
So to
State.
get our first points of the
my
year.
bad.
Calipari's
They play
team's notoriously good at free throws.
Villanova, and then the next game, North Carolina or Purdue.
Or
My bad, I forgot.
I'm just teasing.
Yeah. It's one of
oh,
those
he's heading
preseason
back, so
tournaments.
he'll be back for
Okay.
picks.
So we'll
Probably.
delay it a little bit. All right. Well, I hadn't been here in 2 weeks. I know it's my bad.
3.
No, it's 2.
This is the 3rd week.
Yeah, I
Since
missed
you
two. I missed the.
But he
previous
missed 2 episodes. Yeah.
It's been 20 days.
I'm sorry. The Braves won a World Series. In my
So
time
this is going to
being
be an
gone.
issue. Like I said before the game, we don't have the link that we usually have.
So are you saying that if I don't show up on the pod for 2 weeks in
So
a row,
far, all their points
the
are
Cubs will
paid.
win a World
No,
Series?
it was just one of those things.
Even
where
now.
I've never. My teams never win.
Get up there, Oscar.
Usually, I mean,
very good
Florida
at
was
basketball.
good when I was a kid, but it's different being a little bit older and
Like, we're less than 3 minutes into the game, and he already has 2 offensive
being
rebounds.
able to watch and understand a little bit more. I
And
mean,
he's
Florida won a
6'9".
natty when I was in 5th grade the last time, so
There
it
we
don't
go.
really count. The Braves, I've watched 60 games minimum probably the last 4
Get it over
years.
to Grady.
Huge baseball guy. I love
Shuffled
the
the
Braves.
feet.
It meant the world to me.
Yeah.
I'm still not over it. Like
I mean, that's awesome. Like, that's exciting.
It's a great feeling.
Wait, is someone talking this whole time?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I have missed it. But I'm back now.
That was a fun series.
Back. Mason's back.
I'm back.
I had no.
I'm right back like a shoulder blade.
I
Right
had
back
no
like a left
preferences.
thumb.
I had no preferences in who won, but that was a fun series to watch.
It was a fun series to watch. Also, I don't know what game it was. I think it was game 2. Freddie should have stole home when the dude was doing the rocket baby when he was on third.
Yeah.
He's taking like 15 seconds in his windup.
He was doing a what?
Like who was it? It was the right hander, Luis.
Yes!
Garcia. Luis Garcia. He's actually a finalist for AL Rookie of the Year. But his windup, he like salsas and like rocks the baby. Takes a long time to get to the plate. Like enough time where a guy on third could have stole home, and we didn't do it. Well, what about Jorge Soler pimping that home run?
Well, as a Soler
Oh, what a
homer,
take.
I've always loved Jorge Soler. I still have his Cubs jersey, and I was very sad when they got rid of him, even though it was definitely for the best because he can't hit when he's cold.
Launch that ball into the Soler system.
It was
He
always
did.
Soler power.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, you hit that Soler.
Hashtag Soler power.
What? I can't find it.
So what happened in college football and NFL this week?
We don't need to talk about that.
Florida got rid of Grantham.
Yeah, big news.
I won my bet.
I don't know what bet you have.
Oakley lost his.
The Tennessee-Kentucky bet. Yeah.
Have I been a sore?
Get it!
Have I been a dick to you at all about that game?
No. I mean, we talked about the game Sunday.
The only thing I said to Oakley was, why did they not run Chris Rodriguez the entire
Every play? I don't know. I've been saying that for about 3 weeks now.
Yeah. Especially against
So-
a team that's rotating 3 linebackers.
Yeah.
How was that out on us?
But yeah, Florida
The
fired
ball went out of bounds, but the
Grantham
No,
and
I think
Hevesy.
the Kentucky player was the
Needed-
last
So
needed
one
to happen.
that
out.
definitely needed to happen. That's big.
They
That's
do
big
have similar
time.
colors, so
Mhm.
maybe that's what happened.
They're wearing opposite colors. They're wearing white with blue trim. We're wearing blue with white trim.
No,
Yeah.
I would say that the opposite
not a
of
foul.
blue is red, and the opposite of white is black.
That's racist.
No. I'm talking about on the color wheel.
Well, I don't say those things.
And then you should say, well, black is all colors, and white is the absence of color.
I thought it was the other way around.
I think it is the other way,
No,
the other way
no,
around.
it didn't.
I
Black-
literally
black
looked it
is
up.
every
I
color.
literally looked it up 2 weeks ago
Black is every color.
because somebody at the Y asked me.
Ah,
White, no. Black
the
is every
second to
color.
last letter of the alphabet.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Sorry for your loss, Oakley. This
I
past
just
weekend.
replaced that Glade thing, and it is killing me.
Here's my thing.
Like it's really strong.
It is
Yeah.
strong.
That's why I just don't use them, and I just light a candle usually.
At the beginning of the year, when we
'Cause I had-
thought that Florida and LSU were going to be better, not about
I didn't think LSU was going to be better than they are,
I did. I thought that Kentucky would
but
go 9-3.
Florida should have been.
I thought that
better.
we would lose 3 in a row to Florida, LSU, and Georgia. Turns out we lost 3 in a row to Georgia, Mississippi State, and Tennessee. I think we'll still finish 9-3,
Yeah, you should.
which is
Vandy.
nothing wrong with that. Not worried about Vandy. A little more worried about Louisville, but 9-3, I'm fine.
In your defense, nobody saw Tennessee's offense coming on like this.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Even
Very
though
good.
that's
Since the
literally
Florida
what,
game?
Who's like
Heupel's
this?
done at every
whoa.
stop that he's ever been at.
Yeah.
But
Since the Florida game, Tennessee's been really good.
They-
even
they've
the Florida
gotten hot.
game, they put up 400 yards of offense. So it was just
Yeah, I just don't know how they only scored 14 points.
They missed a couple deep shots that game.
Well, there's a guy that was on a crosser and hit him in the hands. He just dropped it for a. That would have been.
I do
15
remember there
yards.
being like a few drops.
Yeah, that would have converted first downs. That would have kept the drives alive. But
Yeah.
they had the punt. Yeah.
I'm on Kentucky money line in the under in this basketball game. Just throwing it
Nice.
out there.
Okay.
Just thought y'all should know.
Some upsets happened in both.
Michigan State lost to Purdue.
Michigan State, yeah.
yeah, I lost that bet.
LSU gave Alabama a scare.
They did, yeah.
We lost. We got run ruled in both of our softball games on Monday.
Ooh.
Yep.
That's
We were
true.
playing Taylor Phillips and his team.
How many more softball games y'all got?
The playoffs.
Yeah, we have a play-in game, right?
Have y'all won a game?
No, we tied.
We
tied
tied.
one
We
time.
tied one time.
And then we lost it on a walk-off.
Yeah,
That was basically time.
essentially.
That's basically.
Yeah.
Same
I
Eric
think it
walked
wouldn't
up to me
count as
last
like a
night
loss
and
loss.
said, "Are you okay?" And I was like,
Hey,
"I don't know."
we were off at the plate last night.
And he's like, "Because it seemed like, I'm just wondering because it did not seem like you were here tonight. Like you did not play like you usually do." I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hit. I literally did not get on base last night, and I also missed 3 ground balls that got hit to me.
Yeah.
You play third?
Yeah,
Cream on short?
and like."
Cream. I love that guy.
One of them, that backhand that Taylor hit, that I knocked down.
Yeah.
I'm not upset that I didn't catch that. Like,
Playing third base
That was
in
a-
men's
yeah.
softball, like if you knock it down half
Yeah.
the time, like,
well, like
Holden
he
goes
only
single.
hit, yeah, he had a single. If it would have gotten by me, it would have been a double.
Yeah.
She's got an arm though.
Well, but
I
also
wouldn't
it's a
have.
ground ball.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten him at second.
But then I also had this ball.
I would have gotten it in. But
fielded cleanly, and I threw it, and it was like bye bye. It just like
it
as
went
soon as,
over Rhino, or over Condor,
and then over,
over the fence.
But like I threw it, it was like okay, bye bye. Like,
Yeah,
I
he
just knew it was
immediately
gone.
just was like.
Who plays in what position for y'all?
So I'm left. Oakley's left center. / if we do a rover, just center.
And then
Or
Ryan
if-
plays
Depending on who
first
the right
base,
center fielder is, also.
And
Also, so
Connor-
center.
plays first base when Ryan's not there, or will play outfield, and that's pretty much all that matters.
Steven short.
Yeah,
and,
Steven.
and Judson and Wright.
And Wags pitches well.
Wags pitches well.
What about Grant and Luke?
Comparatively.
Uh,
Luke used to pitch.
Luke had the one line drive that got over his head, but he did catch a fly ball.
yeah.
Is he bad?
It's John Wall.
Well, so
they're
here's
not good
so
at tracking
Kevin
balls.
Knox.
so Grant's been playing right center. Judson's in right, and he like charges forward
You guys,
and like taking one step. Like okay,
That
sure.
shit next to Jason Garrett.
I didn't see.
But
He'll like take like 4 or 5 steps forward
The
and
rule
gets
ball's
burned.
way-
the rule in outfield though is your first step is always back.
No, first step's where the ball is.
I mean, but like if it's at you,
we were
like,
talking about it. It's like you tell kids that, so their first instinct isn't just to run
And
forward.
yeah, to
you're-
run forward.
you,
Yeah.
you err on the side of caution. You'd rather
Yeah.
it bounce in front of you than bounce behind.
Yeah.
But my whole point last night was I put Grant at second and Eric catches. I put Grant at second so that when Luke would make the same mistakes that Grant
Which he did make one, but he also didn't have a lot of chances to make mistakes.
because Luke would just chirp at Grant, which I think everybody that has ever listened to them two chirp each other. It's annoying,
Yeah.
to say the
It's
least.
funny at first, and then it gets
No.
annoying real
And
quick.
Eric gets in on it too.
Eric,
Eric
Come on, put a glove on it.
Yeah.
Eric just stokes the fire.
It's like,
He
dude,
does.
you're just catching. Like it's.
But Luke just didn't get burnt enough for anything. And I was like,
To
bro,
really
Granted-
say anything, yeah.
Every ball that burnt any of the outfielders went 20 feet over the fence.
yeah.
Yeah.
But also,
that's-
They
I would
maxed
say-
out their home runs in both games.
I would say that Grant was considerably better at second base than Luke would have ever been.
Yes.
Still got an offensive rebound.
And
He
That
turned
was-
that one double play.
yeah.
He helped turn that double
the
play.
main question is when we pick it up again, and I get to join the team. Where do I get to play?
probably right center.
Okay.
We'll lock it down.
So
No
lock it
fly
down.
zone.
No fly zone.
Okay.
Anyway,
He smacked him in the belly.
You're not gonna put me at second?
I mean, if you,
I'm kidding.
I don't know.
I'd definitely rather play in the outfield than second.
Because I can cover right center.
Yeah, but then he can also help cover right field.
Yeah, no, like
We don't need that.
That way, whenever I say Judson, move 40 feet in, and he
don't
moves
have to.
3 feet,
Yeah.
and then they hit 3 bloopers in a row
But then-
right to where he should have been
Hey.
because I told him to be there. Yeah.
you can also, if I'm in the outfield, you can also play rover more, and
No, he definitely just needs to be a normal outfielder.
Yeah.
or then I can.
Let's put it this way. Taylor is very good at softball, and the first thing he said was, "Who is your left center fielder?" That kid clearly played baseball.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. I did.
He did.
Because, I mean, even one of the umpires, her name's Marlene.
Is that the one that smokes all the time?
It's a woman.
She's hot.
Like the second week,
The
someone's
woman- the woman
someone
umpire.
screamed,
That's
"That
like-
ball's gonna get down," and she's like, "Nah, he's got it." And if we've learned anything
that go in?
from Marlene, is whatever she said is pretty much gospel when it comes to the softball field.
She's pretty good.
That's
Like-
a foul!
You will hit the ball, and she'll say, "Yep, that's gone," and it's gone. And then like Oakley one time hit the ball, he's like, "Yep, that's gone." She's like, "No, it's not," and then it was 5 feet short.
Yeah.
And then there's this other one that he hit that she's like, "Okay, that was gone," and he's like,
I thought it was going to hook foul,
and then it was gone.
and it was not. It did not hook foul.
She's pretty good.
Yeah, she's good.
He just threw the ball out of bounds.
But yeah, and then upsets in the NFL.
A lot.
Or
Yeah.
are the Titans considered an upset?
Not now.
Based on the spread.
I mean,
Put
like
some
when
respect
when the
on that
game
name.
Based
when
on
the
the
game
spread,
happened,
yeah.
yeah, it was an upset.
I'll be honest. I said we'll probably lose by 2 scores. That was also before Von Miller was inactive.
That's
Yeah.
not a foul.
The Jags is obviously the biggest one.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Josh Allen dominated Josh Allen.
It's true.
That's
Go
a little
Cats.
sus.
It's
Cats.
kinky.
Josh Allen is Josh Allen's dad.
Go Cats.
Daddy.
Maybe.
Maybe is he the second?
I don't think that was a foul.
I know. Jaguars Josh Allen doesn't have a middle name
Oh, that's cool. It's a fun
because they
fact.
said I was watching Red Zone. I think it was on Red Zone. They said Josh whatever the Bills Patrick. I don't know what it is. He's like gets sacked by Josh no middle name Allen.
That's a weird middle name.
No middle name.
Yeah, what if his middle name is no middle name?
That would be
Like
wild.
J. Cole's song.
I
What
had
if his middle name was just like
No.
A space.
blank,
Space
like
bar.
a space? Yeah.
I had a friend in
Like
high school.
construction noise?
Yeah.
Who's that chick on his right?
Probably his
Probably
wife.
his wife.
I had a
No,
friend.
no.
She looked really
the
young.
older one was his wife.
On his right, our left.
I didn't see her.
Anna Faris.
No.
Well, I had a friend in high school whose middle name is Jay, but it was just the letter J.
That's cool. Like it wasn't Jay.
No, it's just J.
There were these guys that went to my school whose names were Fox, Jaguar, and Tiger. Yeah, and your last name
We have
was
a cousin named Jaguar. Jagger.
What?
Clifford.
Jagger, not
Jagger. Not Jagger.
I don't know why I said Jaguar.
I played basketball against a
Jagger.
guy named Tiger, and he dropped me off. He's now the starting point guard at UCLA.
What
a golfer
do you
named
mean
Tiger.
drop you off?
The
Like he
dude-
dropped
the
you
dude-
off at your house?
The dude was an 8th grader, and I was a sophomore, and he had 30.
I've just never heard the term drop you off.
After game sexual activity
No.
that you guys participated
No,
in together.
no.
I've
Dude,
never heard drop you off.
The dude.
Take it!
You never heard that? No. Like he
Davion Mintz.
basically like that's a term for like that people use like in parks or whatever. And like you
Like
lose
did
the
he?
game,
Like
you get
did he drop you?
No, he didn't drop me.
Oh, okay.
I did have 6 points,
Okay.
but like the dude was at the time he was the number 1 ranked 8th grader in the country.
Oh, that's a
He-
pretty
he
big
was-
deal.
Can't
man.
stiff
He was
arm in
cold.
basketball.
He also
sir.
the next year he transferred to La Lumiere, started for 4 years.
I don't know what that is, but
It's one of those like
Slow it
like,
down. Get it inside the
private
Oscar.
or schools like Oak Hill, boarding that
IMG.
played national tournaments.
Yeah.
What about St. Thomas Aquinas?
What about them?
what's the
They're in the Florida Association, I think. Like TWSAA.
what's
for
the
Tennessee.
is it
they're
Montverde?
Florida.
Is that the one I'm
Yeah,
thinking of? The
that's in
basketball
Florida.
I think
That's
it's
where
there
Ben
day.
Simmons
one?
went.
Yeah.
and
Like
yeah.
everybody went.
Yeah, Oak Hill's the one in Virginia that Andrew Fleming went to. That
Oh, okay, yeah.
there's been a lot of Dwayne Bacon played there. There's been a lot of people. I think Mello played there.
Oh, okay.
La Lumiere's a big one. There's
Fab Mello?
no
Never better.
Carmelo.
La Mello.
Again, the
And
better
then
Mello. The Mello
Hall
that
of
was
Fame
better than
Mello.
there's Chaminade in St. Louis that Jason Tatum went to. I think it's Chaminade. I think it's
Where did Beal go to? He's from St. Louis.
I think he might have went there.
Did he
too.
go to Chaminade?
I don't know. Hey, where did Bradley Beal
Get
go
up
to high
there!
school? Do you know?
He's from St. Louis.
I don't know. I'll look it up. I think he might have went to Chaminade.
French.
I don't know. I could be saying that wrong too, but it's
think
spelled
it's
the same
Chaminade.
thing as where the team that always plays in the Maui Invitational.
Yeah.
Slam that down. Say it.
No.
Slammed her.
That is your fiance you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're fancy.
I slammed her down.
Yeah, he went
I
to
was
Chaminade.
talking about something else.
Hey, I mean,
I beat her down high, man.
Mason just said some 8th grader dropped him off when he was a sophomore.
Yeah.
He had 30 on my head.
In college, you got dropped off.
No, in high school. Hey, he's the starting point guard at UCLA now, so I don't feel bad. He took him to the Final
that's
Four.
an
Ukla.
abbreviation.
Johnny Jazang took him.
Yeah, Johnny
Yeah,
Juzang
good
took
point.
him.
Good point.
Actually, Mick Cronin
Cronin
took
took
them.
him,
He's
yeah.
the coach.
Bradley Beal went to Chaminade. David Lee,
Oh, okay.
Roth?
No,
no,
just
no.
David Lee.
Jason Tatum.
David Lee basketball.
Oh.
David Lee, Florida basketball player.
There's some other like soccer players
Former
Lee Roth,
former
too.
Florida basketball.
in hockey.
Well, there,
I'm gonna
you know,
see
in the
those
song,
soccer
he
teams.
says David Lee Roth likes the menorah. That's what Adam Sandler says.
That's true.
Um,
But is that a joke about his name, or is he actually
Who's the
Jewish?
menorah?
Kellen Grady, 4-3.
I'll tell you who all went to Oak Hill.
We're much
Um,
better shooting team this year than we were last year. It's not even funny.
Okay, so should we get to picks? Because I feel
well, let's. I mean, I guess we could go ahead and start. John Alex can come back in here.
Kofi
Coburn.
Coburn.
Cockburn.
It's spelled
Coffee
Coburn. He went to
Cockburn.
Oak Hill.
Kofi Coburn.
I don't know why I'm on
Cockburn from
this.
Coffee.
that was a callback to like our first episode right there.
Mhm. That is.
Okay, yeah, we can go into
he
picks.
stayed at
He stayed at Illinois.
yeah.
Illinois.
Carmelo, Cole Anthony went to Oak
Illinois.
Hill. Dwayne
Illinois.
Bacon, Michael
Coffee
Beasley,
Cockburn stayed at Illinois.
Wynn Cook, Ben Davis,
Illinois.
Harry
That
Giles.
sounds like-
Harry Giles went there.
Apparently.
His name's Harry
He went
Styles.
to. I thought he went. He played with.
He's a singer.
Was it Harry Giles
I don't know.
that tore his ACL at Duke? Never really played at Duke. Was number 1 overall recruit.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, he tore it at. Yeah, he played with Michael Buckland in high school before he went there.
What are we on, man?
We're
just
about- we're
kinda
doing
talking.
picks now.
We're about to do picks.
We're just jiving, homie.
We're just we just
Okay,
chilling.
so
Actually, I don't think we can say that.
I'm gonna
We're
do
just
my
booling
picks.
with the boys.
I
I'm
want to
gonna
go
do my
last
picks.
on my college
Boom.
picks because I want to see if one of mine gets picked,
Picking
and then I'm
back,
going to change it.
picking
if
back,
it does.
picking boom.
Okay,
Are you
so
on Tennessee
Picking
plus
back,
20 and a
picking
half?
I'm not saying what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
stop
I wanna
spoiling
see
it.
If one of my picks get picked. That's my backup pick.
sold it. So I've got Michigan money line against Penn State.
Yeah, that's a pick 'em, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then I've also got Tennessee plus 20 and a half
Whoa.
against Georgia.
Whoa, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I ruined it.
Yeah, you spoiled my
That
pick.
was mine. That was my backup pick.
I need one more point in this Buffalo-Miami game, and then I need. It has 7.5 minutes.
Oh,
left.
you dropped a marshmallow.
Do y'all remember like in episode like 1 or 2 and Christian
You can
didn't
pull that
know
over.
what money lines and odds and stuff were?
No, I
No.
think you're misremembering.
No,
Yeah.
No. No, I think it was
No.
units.
I didn't know the
It was
units. I didn't know units.
No, but what you should have heard was Christian come in hot, and I forgot that you
Come
wanted
in
him
hot?
to do that when we started
Oh,
the pod.
yeah.
Yeah, I did it.
He was like,
"What's up, guys?"
I said, "All right, what's up, guys?"
He sounded like
We
a,
just like
he
stopped.
sounded like an early
It's like a
2010s YouTuber.
Yeah. What is up, guys?
What is
What is
up?
Don't forget
Back
to
on
like
the
subscribe.
pod.
What is up?
You're finished.
Yeah,
With college picks.
with my college picks.
what is.
Oh,
Hey.
you may read the standings.
Hey, text in the Madden group right now and start talking crap to Baka that we beat Elon.
in this game.
What quarter
Did
is
he go
it?
to Elon?
Him and James went to Elon.
Oh, nice.
I'm about to text James
And
just
that's
randomly and be
the only
like, go
thing I knew.
Gators.
Fuck.
Updated standings.
Which one?
Will
Oh,
30 and
Charles
26.
Dickerson.
John Alex 27, 28 and 1. Mason 26 and 30. Oakley 23 and 33.
Dude, Bruce
Christian
Springsteen's
22,
at the game.
32 and 2.
Spring.
I went 0 and 6 last
Hey,
week.
the
Everyone else
man
went
is
2
at
and
the
4.
game.
I don't like Bruce Springsteen. Overall, we are 128, 149 and 3.
We've been on a bad tear lately. Let's turn that around, guys. Let's get it.
I'm going 6-0 this week.
Let's get it, guys.
Let's get it.
Here's the thing, though. I really am going 6-0 this week.
And this doesn't count for the pod, but as I mentioned earlier, I am on Kentucky money line in the under.
All right.
What about the under first half
For the
last night
game?
hitting? Called that one. That was a big call out.
Well, I almost had everything right last night, except the Bears decided to play well.
So when are they going to start putting lines and stuff on the scoreboard on the screen?
Oh, when it gets legal in every state, I think they will.
Why don't they just do it now?
I think they should.
Because I think it's relevant.
What about the rule that they've got to review in basketball this year? They've got to review like buzzer beaters, even in like 30-point games.
That's stupid.
No, because of betting lines.
I don't care. That's stupid.
To like and stuff like that to make sure they get
Okay.
that score correct.
So, my first game is going to be Pittsburgh -7 against North Carolina.
Okay.
I think North Carolina, after their
Count
big
it.
win against
Continuation.
Wake Forest, they're gonna come out sleepy. Pittsburgh's still trying to prove something.
He screamed.
Kenny Pickett's legit.
Pittsburgh's
Yes, he is.
still trying to prove that they're still a football factory.
Pittsburgh's trying to prove that they deserve to beat
Aaron
Tennessee.
Donald.
Yeah, Aaron Donald,
James
Larry,
Conner.
Larry Fitz back in the day.
And then I think this is going to be a popular pick among everyone. I did have a guy at work tell me Tennessee's winning this weekend against Georgia, and I said no, they're not. But
What if they do though?
plus 20 is definitely too much.
It would not surprise me if Tennessee beat Georgia. Like Georgia, if Tennessee doesn't turn the ball over,
If you don't turn the ball over, yeah.
because their offense is terrible.
Yeah, it is. But
Oscar!
All right, my college picks. First, I like Oregon minus 13.5. They've got Washington
He's
State.
got like 5 offensive rebounds.
It's Pac-12 at night, 9 p.m. Central, 9:30 Central kickoff, and then also like Ole Miss's money
double
line
dribble.
against A&M. Ole Miss money line, they're 2.5-point dogs. I
That
think
was
they're
my
going to
other
win
pick.
outright.
So now my pick that I was debating and my backup pick have both been taken. I don't know which one to do.
I've
Do the
got
one you think is more likely.
North Carolina money line
Okay.
at Pitt.
Oh, 7-point dogs.
I don't care. I believe in them.
Believe
He believes
Sam
in
Howell.
Sam Howell, Ham
the best
Sour.
quarterback in the class.
Where the?
I like Corral though.
I do too.
Where is it?
I like Ritter too.
Yeah, Ritter's good.
I'm about to pick up. This is about to be a ballsy pick.
Let's see it.
If I can find wherever it is. On another note, what time is Florida Saturday?
11.
Oscar Rebound has
They play
Sheboygan has
Samford.
another offensive rebound.
Sanford's not a good team anymore.
They don't have Duck Hodges
That's
anymore.
They ain't got Duck. Fun fact, I got his phone number from pledging.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, probably because of Clark.
No, it is from Clark. He said, text this guy and tell him you know where his duck hole
Well,
is.
I was going to pick Florida to cover whoever
You
they're
like
playing,
two,
but I
yeah.
can't find the game.
It's probably
No,
not on there.
It's not on there because they're not FBS.
Those lines don't come out until 9 a.m. Central Time Saturday morning.
What's her name?
Angelina.
Angelina. All right, I got one. I'm taking Kentucky to cover 21.5.
See, I almost.
Wait, who's?
I thought about Vandy.
Why?
Thought
I
about
like
Vandy
the
getting
pick.
cover.
I'm talking about that shot.
He's talking and podding at the same time.
So
That's a shot.
Talking on the pod.
I am gonna
We
go.
have been giving Mason so many stray shots. Like,
Yeah, we have.
Looking at text.
I'm sorry.
It's
Three-footer.
all in good fun.
It's
So
all
I-
in good fun. Hey, the thing is, I can take it.
Yeah.
I am taking.
If I couldn't take it, I would be mad. But
so
I can
did
take
your mom.
Okay.
Ole Miss money line. I am gonna go with that one.
it. We're not going that far.
My other one,
Trust me.
Southern Miss plus 33 at UTSA. UTSA has the best season-long covering percentage at 89.9%. Southern
That's a
Miss
fake
has
number.
the worst season-long covering percentage at 11.1%. So you would think the best team at covering against the worst team at covering. I'm going to take the best team at covering to cover. I'm going to take the worst team at covering to cover. Plus
So,
33.
isn't it funny how the guy that hates baseball analytics the most is the one that bets with analytics?
Those are not analytics. Those are okay. I don't
Those
hate
are stats.
analytics. I hate computer projected fake stats. There's
Well,
a difference
betting-
between concrete analytics that happen
James
in
Well,
real life.
the lines are
James coming
computer
back?
generated.
I know, but they're based off. I'm talking
No,
about,
but
covering percentages actually happen
Yes, but based off of a computer generated stat.
off the number. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not a stat.
No, but
that's
a computer
that's
generated
spread.
number. So
Yes.
these computer generated
How do
numbers
they
in
compete
baseball.
against that number? Yeah, like war, hate it. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Not to say that.
Woba, get Woba out of here. OPS plus, get it out of here.
What about OPS?
OPS is good. That's a concrete stat. That actually happens in the game. Those are
What
two-
about BAPIP?
Give me BAPIT.
What about
Although I don't know how to
expecting
use it.
What is that even? I don't even know what that one is.
Batting average on balls in play.
So it basically takes out strikes.
No,
Strikeout.
no.
Strikeouts. I mean,
It's what your batting average is if you put the ball in play.
It's really the best way to use it is the other way. What is your defensive BAPIT? How is your team defending balls in play?
The biggest
That's the
thing
way I
is
like to look at
yeah.
it. Pitchers.
so
What is their opponent batting average on balls in play?
the biggest thing is they relate BAPIP with expected batting average to see
I hate expected batting average.
if they're lucky or unlucky, pretty much. Because their expected batting average is 400 because they're hitting the ball 100 miles an hour every single time.
Which is solely based on exit velocity and
Yeah.
trajectory.
And then their batting average balls in play is 200, and it's actually just because all they do, they're very pull happy, and then they just shift, and it's like they hit rockets, but right to the
Right to the shift.
second baseman that's sitting in short left
Yeah,
field.
well, so don't hit it there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like no, I was explaining the flaw with expected batting average.
Exactly.
Did everybody do their college pick?
I think so.
That was everybody?
I think so.
NFL.
Okay, well, I'm going to go.
No, I want to go.
No.
I'm going to go.
No, I'm going to go.
Who's gonna come first?
I've
I got.
Shut up.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the guy that's 5 years older did.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I
whoa,
was
whoa,
just copying
whoa,
him. Like we were just like in the same.
Wait for
Sandwiches.
Yeah,
Well,
like I
we
was
just
reading
also
his-
just have the same picks.
Do you finish each other's sandwiches?
Oh my god.
Okay, so I've got Colts.
And we finish each other's sandwiches.
I know, but
That's what I was gonna say.
It's a good movie.
With too
Mad
much.
gay.
No, my brother. There's a video on Facebook of my brother and his girlfriend doing that from like when they were in like sophomore, or his wife now, but when they were like sophomore, freshman in high school.
I've got Lions.
Dude,
money.
I'm going. I've got Colts minus 10.5.
Oh, I have that at 10.
I do too.
Well, on
Yeah.
FanDuel, it's 10.5.
Take the half a point.
I've got
Why isn't Oscar in the game?
Chargers minus 2.5 against the Vikings.
I'm gonna put you down as -10 on that game, by the way.
That's fine.
Just letting you know.
That's
Take it!
That's
Better
better.
for you.
Yeah.
Pull it.
Because you literally push when it's 10.
Yeah.
Instead of
Get
If
another
anyone
push.
watched Kentucky play last year and then watched tonight, the ball movement is just night and day.
I didn't watch.
Now, you know what I would love for a coach to do one time is for like the
Get on the
first
ball!
5 minutes of the game, just come out and literally fling as many passes as they can fling around in the shot clock,
With the Spurs.
just to only to just skew that stat, the pass stat. I think it would be the funniest thing ever.
And then I've got Packers minus 3.5
And then like,
Just like
and Rams minus
Can't
3.5.
leave him open. Can't do it.
even though Rodgers might not play, slim possibility.
I'm just
Out of
betting
the
on.
horse's mouth.
I'm betting on him.
Hey.
He says he feels fine. So
He
He
may
said there's
feel
a slight
fine.
possibility he won't play.
Okay.
he may feel fine, but he got the Rona.
Well, the thing
He's
is
not
now that
fast.
he got now that he caught COVID, now he doesn't even have to get tested again for 90 days. So he can just play.
But also Russ, he's gonna be out there with a finger
Whoa.
looking good.
He kicked the ball.
I don't care. I've still got Packers minus 3.5.
But did you kick it with his foot?
Yeah.
Or
Dude,
did you
what
kick it
about
with
it-
his leg?
Should we
Fuck.
let Christian revise his bet based on?
No,
if
he
Odell
knows-
Goes to the
He
Packers or
knows
the
he
Seahawks?
knows the information right now.
Yeah, I don't care.
Can't do
I'm going
that.
Packers minus
I mean,
3.5.
I bet last week I was. on
Are you
Packers.
gonna not
I-
name your
Packers money
picks?
line.
I did already.
All of them?
Yeah.
All right, so it's my turn finally.
No, it's mine.
Jesus. All right.
All right, so. You got it.
I was wearing that killer shirt earlier today. Too.
I know. I almost said that. when we walked in.
Lavender.
I really did.
Yeah.
Hey, have you done this yet?
I haven't.
Do it.
Chicken cheese cheddar biscuit.
Why did Grant say that?
I don't know. Well, it's a video. It's weird. All right, I've got Chargers minus 2.5.
I don't want to see Lance Ware in the game.
Is that a brand or something?
No, that's a person.
Lance Ware.
I've got Rams minus 3.5. I've got
pick.
Patriots money line.
Good pick.
Thank you. Thank
Who they got?
you. Browns.
He
And
stepped
then
out.
And others, but
I got one more. You know, I always like to pick at least one upset. I'm just gonna ride the train that they've shown all year of like up, down, up, down, up, down. Saints money line. Just came off a devastating loss. Now they'll beat a team that
Taysom Hill's probably gonna start.
they'll beat a team that they shouldn't beat, and then the next week they'll play the Jets and lose to them.
It's fair.
Why is Kevin Knox not?
All right, so my first pick is the Thursday night game. I like Baltimore minus 7.5. The Dolphins are terrible.
That's fair.
And then I like the Cowboys to bounce back at minus 9 against the Falcons.
Are you sure you're not reading my picks?
I haven't looked at yours.
Okay.
And then I like the Browns money
What'd they call
line
it?
against the Patriots.
This is a foul, was it not?
They're the favorites, aren't they? No, they're plus
It's
1.5.
it's like a pick almost. It's very close.
That's
I got it at plus 106. so-
one?
Yes.
And then my last pick
Drew
is the
Timmy
Rams
come back.
minus 3.5. They get a bounce back.
Hey, what a world class pussy!
And they have
Who,
another.
Timmy?
They have
Yeah.
another
Yeah,
pussy
he's the guy
named
that goes
Chet
like this.
Holmgren.
When we,
I'm down by 25 points to Baylor in the national title, but I just got a bucket, so I'm gonna do this.
yeah,
Who did
Fucking
that?
Drew Timmy.
Drew Timmy. They have
He
another
did a
pussy
bunch of-
named Chet Holmgren.
Chet.
Yeah.
Chet Hayes, dude.
I hope. I'm praying that OKC doesn't get the first
Okay.
pick because they'll pick him if they do.
So my picks are, as Mason
Shouldn't you be
already
praying that
said
they don't
since
get
he
the
was
first
reading
pick, 'cause then That
mine,
means they suck.
the
Well, they
Ravens
do
minus
suck.
7.5 against the Dolphins,
Good pick. Good pick.
and the Cowboys minus 9 against the Falcons.
Good pick.
And then I have the Colts minus 10 against the Jaguars. And then mainly because I finally remembered that you're allowed to do this in this pick,
An over-under?
An over-under. I forgot that.
I was
it wasn't
looking for
just
one
a-
that I liked, but I didn't.
I got over 52.5 Vikings Chargers.
That's fair.
That's a fair one.
That's a
Yeah.
fair one. I could see that easily happening.
I see a 30 to 24 game very easily.
I mean, they scored went to overtime with the Ravens at 31s.
I mean, if the Chargers will just throw the ball
Dumb it.
to Mike Williams,
Yeah.
they'll.
Keenan Allen is their best receiver still, though.
I mean, early in the season, it was Mikey Dubs.
I'm
What
telling
about
you,
Josh Palmer?
Keenan Allen
What
is
about
underrated.
Jalen Guyton,
What about
the guy
that's
that
a
they'd
big
rather
name.
throw to over Mike Williams? Okay, Oakley.
All right, so I've got a flyer out there. Falcons money line against the Cowboys,
Okay,
plus
What
340.
the heck was that sound?
It was a sneeze.
it was like a sneeze fart.
The Colts have the number 5 best season-long covering percentage at 66.7%. The Jaguars have the number 5
Some would
worst.
say that's 2/3.
They would, yeah. The Jags have the 5th worst covering percentage at 37.5. So
Some would
Fifth
say that's
best.
almost 1/3.
5th best versus 5th worst. I'm taking the 5th worst to cover. Jaguars plus 10 against the Colts.
You've got
And
like
even
a
more would say
theme
it's
going.
exactly between 2/5 and 1/3.
You've got a theme going. You're picking the
I'm
the
I'm
worst
fading my stats.
yeah.
And that'll continue. Seahawks versus Packers over 49.5. The Seahawks have the number 1 total under percentage, 87.5%. Packers have the number 4 total under percentage, 77.8%. Picking that game to go over
So
49.5.
where do you get all of these stats?
Statistics?
I just think it's almost like the how far a home run goes, just made up.
Yeah.
No, these are real numbers.
No.
Hey.
they're fake stats.
These are real numbers.
Before Oakley finishes his finish,
Right before I
Yeah,
finish.
His finish.
Don't
You're
finish
gonna cut
it.
me
there
off
were a
before I
bunch of
finish.
guys last night
You're gonna make me stop before I
That-
finish.
probably almost could do the you can never hit a home run, but you have a 330 batting average. Well, you can never hit over the outfielder's head.
There's a lot of guys that were doing
They-
that.
Just
they-
missiles.
Like
That were gone.
I think one of them was maybe 20 feet off the ground, and it was just
Just the whole
There was
time.
so our shortstop, Steven, there was a home run that was hit. That when it was hit, he went to time up a jump because it looked like it was going to be within reach. It went over the fence.
Yeah.
Not because he was wrong, but because the ball just kept going.
yeah.
Yeah. Just ropes.
And then one of the guys was like, Grant was like, "Man, why can't I do that?" He's like, "Or why is it you guys keep hitting it?" And he's like, "Well, the air's thin tonight." I was like, and Grant was probably like, "Oh, that makes sense." But no, they're just
No,
really
they're
good.
just good.
They just yeah.
I mean, the air was thin last night. But
Yeah, but
it was also cold.
Last pick. I don't have any stats for this one. This is called my now or never pick. If the Chiefs cover, I'm going to pick the Chiefs to cover every game for the rest of the season. Raiders plus 2.5. If I'm wrong, my standing pick will be whoever the Chiefs are playing, they're going to cover. If they cover this week. They're the worst team at covering in the NFL. 11.1%.
So you do have a stat.
Okay, I do have a stat.
Fake stat.
No, that's a real one.
The
Partially
Chiefs
fake.
literally haven't covered.
They've covered
since
one
week two.
time.
It's
It's
based
11.1% and it's week 10. They've covered one time.
I picked them to
pretty
cover
wild.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah. So I'm picking them to not cover this week. I'm
I
picking
picked
the
them.
Raiders
Who
to
did they
cover.
cover
If the
on?
Chiefs cover,
It's
Week
like
2.
whoever they played week 2.
yeah, it was early.
Week 2.
If the Chiefs do
When
cover,
they covered.
I'm going to
That was
continue
the only
to
time they
pick the
covered.
Chiefs to cover the remainder of their games. That'll be my standing pick.
I think the team they would have covered against was not that long ago when they blew them out.
I don't know. So I guess we can just do fully torqued if we want.
John Alex, what's your fully torqued?
His is Alabama being number 2 in the playoff rankings. again.
We didn't do that.
I didn't look it up.
No, it's
We'll go with two
we
teams
know it
again.
already though.
I know, but I didn't look up the statistic from week 2 at the playoff rankings.
Well,
How
we'll
many
just
of
do
those teams
2
made it?
again.
Oh,
So it's-
they did it on TV. It was 70%. 70 point.
All right, so you can.
It was 20 out of 28 teams, I think, have made the playoff.
like that were in the week
2
2.
rankings.
Let's
Okay.
just do 2 again.
You can pick 2, or you can
Or
pick
3. 2 or 3.
Alabama Georgia, Alabama, Oregon, Ohio State.
That's
Who
That's
of
all
those-
4 of them.
That's all 4. I'm saying who of those
Of
two?
those 4, you've
of
got to
those
pick 2 or 3.
I'm laying the groundwork for what we're gonna do. I'm not making a
You're laying
pick.
the pipe.
No.
Two of those are not in, is what you're saying?
You can pick 2 or 3 of those 4
to be out.
I'm going to pick
to be in.
Georgia, Ohio State, and Oregon.
I'm also going Georgia, Oregon, and Ohio State.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Georgia. I'm gonna go with just 2. I'm gonna go with Georgia and Oregon to be in.
Okay.
Georgia, Ohio State.
You think Oregon's going to
That's
slip
all?
up?
I don't know that they'll slip up. I mean,
If they win out, they should be.
I feel a lot better about Ohio State winning out than I do about Oregon.
That's fair.
I do.
That's
I do
fair.
too.
Although Ohio State
Thing
plays
is-
actual good teams, Oregon doesn't. But
Yeah, they have to play Utah twice.
yeah,
Utah.
but Utah's not as good as they were like the past couple of years.
Yeah, but it's just the ghost of Urban Meyer.
I'm saying
And also, if you play someone twice,
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
I'm saying Georgia.
Just
and,
run different plays the second time.
that's why you wouldn't beat them.
Georgia and Ohio State. I do think
Did you say Georgia?
Georgia, yeah.
He said Georgia.
Georgia.
No, you said
Anyway,
Georgia.
I think
Sweden.
I do think
Yeah.
I do.
Hey, you're-
Who do you think you are?
I do
Abba?
think Bama wins out
In
with
the
the
band?
SEC as of right now.
Have you
I'm
watched?
just not confident.
Have you watched them play?
Yeah.
They suck ass.
I'm calling it.
Well,
Georgia.
I wouldn't say they suck ass, but
Bama.
they're not.
My
that
bold,
good.
my bold prediction
I
for
said
the
I
rest of
would-
the year is
You did
Bama
say
wins
it.
out and wins the SEC.
That's not that bold though.
The Alabama team right
not
now is 21 points worse than the Georgia team right now.
Guess the line SEC championship game.
Right now.
Yeah.
If it's those two,
Yeah. 14.5.
No, it'll be like
17
plus
and a
6
half.
and a half.
Yeah, it'll be less than a touchdown. Probably like
21
plus
and a half?
3.5
well,
or something.
will it be at Georgia or Alabama?
Yeah.
Well, technically, it's
It'll be at
in Georgia.
It's at in Georgia.
in Georgia.
It's in Georgia.
It'll be like plus 3.5 or like plus something like that. It'll be low.
I think it'll be like 9.5.
I don't think it'll be that much. I think it'll be like 3.5.
It'll be less than a touchdown.
7,000.
Oh, I'm talking about in Georgia plus 9.5.
Oh, I don't think it'll be that way
What if it
either
was
way.
Georgia plus 1?
Pick 'em?
That's
No.
But what if it was a pick 'em?
Plus 2. He has 7
What
offensive
if
rebounds.
after Auburn beats them, it's Texas A&M versus
Then
Georgia?
could be.
it'll be Georgia by a
No,
touchdown.
that ain't gonna happen because
sick.
Ole Miss is gonna beat A&M this week.
That's true.
No, dude. The ghost of Jimbo Fisher.
No,
He's
So
still
people
alive.
say-
the ghost of Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, but the
Oh,
ghost and
Jimbo
him.
Jisher.
So there's like 2 Jimbos.
But fully torqued, I actually had a good one. Oh, Todd Grantham has been fired.
I thought
Your
it was gonna
wedding
be
this
that
weekend?
You were going to get married.
Well, I thought about that one too, but I felt like that was kind of obvious.
Well, mainly because you will be fully torqued.
I mean, of all of our married friends,
You're the only one that's confirmed.
only Josh and I are the only ones
Well,
that have been confirmed.
okay, yeah, I was just talking
two
about,
have
like,
fired
our-
off our
our
fully
Okay,
torqued
so
boat.
my fully torqued is John Alex's wedding because I have a day
'Cause
and a half
you-
off of work.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say.
I thought you said there were going to be
Something
tons
else,
of hot
you know what I'm
chicks
thinking?
there.
Somebody who's going to talk about
The person.
Oh?
It's
Oh!
no. It's nothing. It's not a.
The Frannons.
Yeah. My fully
I forgot
torqued.
about that.
My fully torqued is Todd Grantham and John
hands
Hevesy
up.
have been hired or fired.
Hired!
Let's go. Who hired them?
They'll be hired somewhere probably.
Hey,
Especially Grantham. Grantham will be hired somewhere,
maybe yeah.
but that they're fired.
What if Florida
So-
State hires Grantham?
I would
Man,
be
you know what I
That
think
would
the
be
problem
great.
with Kentucky is right now in this basketball game? They're not sure which team they're on.
That's what I
I
said.
don't know if they're in white or blue.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that
Bang!
I thought that was Anderson Varejao that set that screen.
Was that Mike Breen?
Lance Ware.
Did Mike Breen just make an appearance on our?
I like it when he does like the
Bang!
subtle kind of quiet bang. like that.
Bang. Yeah, like he's in the middle.
Like he's in the middle of talking. He's like, Curry runs across half court, gets a square on the right, bang,
Bang.
like that. I like it when he does a quick bang.
I mean, that's like when the NBA was awesome, and he would do it in like the big moments.
Well,
And it was
it's
so,
When threes were more
it is
rare.
better now because they can actually kind of play defense.
Yeah,
because he
but-
does it too much now.
yeah. He,
I think the problem
well,
is
the thing
Duke's
is
shooting
like,
over 50%.
well, he knows that he does it.
Yeah, it's
And
like
so, but like back then, like earlier 2000s, he didn't know.
You missed their wedding.
yeah, I know.
Who got married?
I told him that I would try to come, but I never sent the RSVP.
Dude,
so.
I didn't realize it was like.
Yeah, it was November 6th or whatever.
Whose wedding?
One of my friends from college.
Who?
I roomed with him junior year. His name's Lucas.
You didn't even know his name, and you got invited to his wedding.
His
Lucas
Lucas.
Giolito.
No.
That'd be
Dude,
awesome. That would be
usually
cool.
I don't know. For some reason, I see an RSVP. I think it's more than like a month away. I
Yeah,
don't know
no, it's
why.
usually like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Hey, are y'all gonna eat Pam's chicken noodle soup or
No.
just dump it down the drain?
I'm not gonna eat it. I don't like chicken noodle soup. I like chicken and star
I'm
soup.
gonna be honest.
You ever had chicken noodle soup?
I know
with
it's
Elma?
like literally practically the same thing, but
What about chicken
it's
and
not
rice?
in the shapes of stars.
What about chicken and rice?
I like chicken
Shut
and
up,
rice.
Coach K.
So I saw that.
He needs to
And I was
re-dye
like,
his hair.
Why do we have a tub of chicken noodle soup?
Yeah, I went to trainer yesterday, and she just like gave me a whole tub of it.
Did you stretch her out?
Is it good?
No, we were like shortening the muscles.
Is the chicken noodle soup good?
I mean, you can take it with you.
No,
You
I don't
can-
want it.
Would you bathe
I was
in a
just wondering.
bathtub of chicken noodle soup?
I do like chicken broth.
I would bathe in a bathtub of chicken and star soup.
I'd
So
just
it's
bathe in
literally
a
the same
bathtub.
thing,
Hey,
just stars.
would you
I would
ever bathe in a bath of tomato soup?
No.
What
If
if
I
you were
was
sprayed by a skunk?
I would.
I mean, I guess if that's, I didn't know that was a thing, but
Are you kidding me?
I mean, I've
Didn't
never,
know that?
I've never been sprayed by a
This
skunk.
guy.
You didn't know that.
I forget y'all are all city folk
No.
up here.
I grew up in
That's
Brentwood.
like a
You're-
huge
yeah, you're
trope
Brentwood.
on like every
My point
sitcom
exactly.
ever.
I've never seen that in any show
I
that
think
I've
that
ever
was on
watched.
Kenan and Kel. That's where I saw it the
I
first
just
time.
knew that.
Or on all that. It was
I've
on
never
one of those
been
shows.
Yeah.
sprayed by a skunk, so
Neither have I.
I'm a
Right
path-
back.
I have no reason to know that.
Would you rather get sprayed by a skunk
Or
or get
the
sprayed by
skunk.
horse jizz?
A skunk. That's not even a question.
One of them doesn't make you smell bad.
That's fine. One
Hey,
is,
Hey,
dude,
hey, the horse is out there.
Before
Be like,
tonight,
"Ah."
if that situation presented itself, you'd probably smell like skunk for like.
that's fine. I'm not getting
Yeah, you wouldn't
jizzed
know.
on.
Would you rather? Would you rather smell like skunk or spunk? That's
I'd
the
rather
question.
smell like a skunk. Than I don't want to get jizzed on. So
Is it better to get
Spunk.
jizzed on or jizzed off?
or dropped off like Mason did by an eighth grader.
Hey, this is
Was he
live.
grooming?
Mm.
Was he being groomed?
I mean,
by
he
an
was
eighth grader?
also a minor at that time.
Yeah, and I
So-
didn't consent.
like a minor 49er from The Incredibles. Under minor.
Minor 49ers, Scooby Doo. Dude, I've
you
been
even said underminer.
I know.
I've been thinking about watching the Scooby Doo movies like a lot lately.
Never seen
Is that
it.
from the movie?
Minor 49er.
Minor
it's probably in the
49er.
cartoon
Second
too, but yeah, it's in Monsters Unleashed. Yeah.
What about Monsters Incorporated? We scare because we care.
Good movie. Good movie.
I said that today at work in not a joking manner. Someone was like,
we scare because we
well,
care.
this girl was like, I scare easily.
The
And I was like,
charge!
we scare because we care.
You know something?
Did she smile or?
I don't know. I just said it and put a tire back on the conveyor.
A very obscure thing I remember about that movie. It was the trailer for it, and like being in the theater, and it was kind of creepy.
Yeah.
And it had this like the Disney voice guy like talking, and like right before they busted through the door, and so you knew it was like a Pixar movie. He just said, "It's nothing personal. It's just their job." And then they come busting through. A really weird thing that I remember that.
Dude, Florida only won
Ball!
by 13.
Yeah.
That's trash.
You're
Well, I
an
lost
idiot.
They
that
suck.
bet now.
You didn't know that? They're
They
playing
suck.
powerhouse
I had a bet that-
Elon.
We covered.
3 teams would win by 20.
Yeah, Florida did not.
Never bet on Florida
It's
to
'cause
do
they-
anything ever.
Did they just call an offensive foul?
Florida's entire offense is going to be shoot a bunch of threes.
And Castleton get aboard.
And so they're going to lose a lot of games probably because they're just not going to make threes.
But
What
yeah,
do
if
they
we get
call?
hot, like
If you could bring back 5
How?
players that would succeed in just a 3-point shooting offense at Florida, who would you bring back?
Lee Humphrey.
Okay.
Malik Frazier's. Do you
Yeah.
That dude was the
So
second.
Malik Frazier, we're putting him?
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
of all time?
That
Like,
guy
what's our
transferred to Gonzaga.
Well, Mike Miller.
No,
From
Nimhard can
2000,
shoot.
2000
Miller.
and out. All right, so Mike Miller. What is he
Nimhard.
playing, your 2 or your 3?
I'd put him at 3.
Okay.
I'd have Humphrey at
I'm
2.
an idiot.
Okay.
You know how I said that
You
I
can't
was
have
gonna
Frazier's
win
at the
that
one.
day?
Bill? Could
It
Bill
was
run the
Buffalo
one?
versus Miami, Ohio.
Now we're building
and
a
then
team.
Ohio is plus 6.5. And then
Humphrey was a better shooter, though. so-
Humphreys
What-
is the best
what is it?
shooter we've had.
Yeah, ever.
I think.
What was that?
I read them as the same.
At that time, I don't know if Beal could run the one. Like, he can now, but I don't know.
Who could run the one? Torian Green wasn't that good of a shooter.
Right. Don't.
Wilbekin was a solid shooter.
Boynton? Kenny Boynton?
Sheboygan.
Yeah.
But he was so streaky.
Sheboygan. very streaky.
Calathis?
So you
He
leave
ran
the
the
one
one
white
like
guy
that.
on the court open for 3, and then you don't box him out.
All right, we'll come back to the one.
We'll come back to the one. So
Uh,
we got 2 and 3.
What about Chandler Parsons at the 4?
Didn't he get some like ridiculous contract in the NBA?
Yeah.
where-
Well, I mean, when he
He
was
like
on
got 4 years, like $20 million.
when he was on Houston, he was good.
Was he that good though?
He was averaging like 18 a game.
And then they had to trade him because he wasn't that good.
Well, no,
Yeah,
they
he's a
traded
free
him to get, or yeah, he signed with the Mavs, and then he got
Also,
hurt, and then the
traded
Mavs
him.
traded
I
him.
worked through lunch today, so I can.
And he never
definitely leave it
did
alone.
anything. I mean, you could do that.
No,
I don't know.
I will. I already cleared it with my boss.
Yeah,
Oh,
good point.
it's
Good point about that.
frustrating.
You could do Parsons at the 4 though.
Who
I don't
else?
know who else who's a good another person you could play at 4 that could
David
shoot.
Lee couldn't shoot.
Throw it.
I don't know who.
I mean,
Hey, as
Well,
soon
Horford
as Ryan
couldn't shoot
and
when he
Grant
was at
finish, I'm advancing. So you can play Ryan if you need to.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm going to
Before
be.
you go. Yeah, I told him.
I didn't realize that I played the
Horford.
computer, and they were like, "Yeah, Will, you played the computer." I was like, but that was after I was like, "Yeah, I gotta buy." I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
There you go.
Horford
I mean-
Horford couldn't shoot when he was at Florida, so
No, neither could
He
Noah.
can shoot short.
well Noah could never shoot.
No.
Ah,
But do you want a guy like that just grab boards?
Bang!
But you're trying to make the best
Kellen
3-point
Ray has 3
shooting
threes.
line.
No, I'm just saying like in the way Mike White plays, what players would you if it's a lot of
Kayvon Allen at the 1? But he was so streaky.
What a
too.
block.
Like, no!
I would do Horford or
He got it back in.
Noah.
I think you go.
Then.
Yeah.
Horford was more skilled offensively, but Noah was just a beast defensively, and he could kind of run the point on a fast break too. Like he was
Yeah.
very
Frannins.
He could initiate the offense.
yeah he could. That's tough.
I think
Yeah,
you just
I don't
go. I think you go Bill.
You could also go Lee though. David Lee, he was good.
I think you go Bill. Bill. I think you can't
That's him.
build a team without Bill on there. I think.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
Bill-
could.
Who would your team be? Yeah, like this.
Literally just the back-to-backs. I just take them, run it again.
No, but to shoot the 3, like you said.
I mean, Brewer was a good college three-point shooter.
I mean
Lee
yeah.
Humphrey was obviously outstanding. Tarian Green was a good college point guard.
Yeah.
He does not get enough credit for those teams.
Oh, he
If you wanted a
Well, he
shooting
was just
team,
like the 4th or 5th guy. It's
sure,
just
but I
like-
mean, in the UCLA game, he showed up and hit big shots. If you wanted a better shooting team, then I would just do Horford and Spates, or I would do Finney Smith and Horford.
oh,
Forgot about
Finney
Finney
Smith,
Smith,
yeah.
too.
I'd probably do him at the 4.
yeah.
Or
forgot
I
about
mean, you
him.
could do Parsons and Horford. If it was that though, I would do Parsons and Noah.
Point guard, I'd probably go Wilbekin. Honestly, he was so good.
Well, Wilbekin was a great
SEC
defender.
Player of the Year.
He was a great defender too.
Chioza.
And his senior year, he was good offensively. Like he could shoot. He was.
Oh well, no, I mean he was great in the mid range.
What about Chioza?
I mean, he's
he was
good.
so
He's
quick.
just so small.
You don't want Urban Walker, dude.
Nah, that's a small guy.
Jai Lucas.
Yeah.
Who is
He's coaches
the
at Kentucky right now.
Does he?
Yeah, assistant coach.
Oh, I'm tired.
Adrian Moss, dude.
Dan Werner.
Dan Warner.
He balled out that one game against Ohio State his freshman year.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna be so good.
I did too.
He just looked so lost.
Yeah.
Just in his face. Not how he played, just in his face.
Mine is baseball free agency.
Oh yeah, we're back on fully.
I forgot that we. Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
I heard the
Baseball free
Yankees are
agency.
going to sign at least one player.
Mine is college basketball is back.
So I want Corey Seager.
Listen, I do too.
Um,
I want him to play third.
well, he'll play short for 2
Second.
years.
I want him to play second.
No, Glaber's our second best.
No, I meant for like the
Red Sox.
real team. The Red Sox.
That's not a real team.
I mean, they are
Well, I'll
real.
tell you who the real team is right now, and that is the Atlanta Braves.
I mean, that's fair. They did win the World Series, so that's fair.
You know what?
They bought the World Series.
We didn't buy it. Hey, actually, you know what?
I mean,
guess
technically-
we kind of did because we did pay Pablo Sandoval in cash for Eddie Rosario. So I guess you could say we bought.
Technically,
that.
every team buys their.
I was looking
Championship,
You can like search
so-
on like iMessage.
Yeah.
I was looking through. This was when I thought the Yankees were gonna make a run, and so I was screenshotting stuff. So I had to resend in the text. The Yankees did not make a run, and
to like our group.
yeah, and I think it was Judson was saying stuff like all the Yankees do is buy their players.
Yeah, it was Judson.
And then after the World Series, I didn't end up saying this. I was gonna say something about like Rosario, Soler, Peterson, their couple pitchers. I threw Dansby Swanson in the mix because they technically traded for him.
Yeah, but
I was gonna say
that was
but
all.
it was like
We were
2
giving
months after the draft or whatever it was.
Yeah,
Something
like it was. Yeah.
And I was gonna say stuff like they can't draft and stuff like that, but I didn't end up doing that. It would have been funny.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Well,
What would you say if they traded for if the Braves traded for Matt Olson?
What? To DH?
No, for first.
We're gonna resign Freddie.
I've got a source. Got a source that says Freddie Freeman to the Los Angeles Angels.
I will be very sad if Freddie leaves.
It's a credible source. I'll tell you the source
Really?
after we record.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
okay. Well, Mason seems eager to know. So,
Yeah.
we'll do this again next week. So, see ya.